You've seen the offer. Join now as a founding member and lock in a price for life. Before the waitlist opens, before the price goes up, before the doors close. It is one of the most effective launch moves in the entire creator economy, and that is exactly why it deserves an audit. Because the same offer can be two completely different things. Sometimes it is a genuine reward for taking a real risk early, and sometimes it is manufactured urgency dressed up as a privilege. So we pulled the file on the founding member launch and the line that separates real value from theater. First, define the thing precisely, because it travels under three names. The founding member, the charter cohort, the waitlist gate. Strip away the branding and the structure is identical. A creator opens a small time-limited window before the product is fully built. Early buyers pay a reduced rate, typically 20 to 30% below the eventual standard price. And crucially, that rate is locked in for as long as they stay subscribed. Everyone who joins later pays more, so a founding member offer is really a trade. You hand over money and often patience on a product that is not finished and not proven. In exchange, you get two things: a permanently lower price and a seat at the front of the room. The entire audit comes down to one question. Is that trade fair to you, the buyer, or is it engineered to be fair only to the seller? Start by understanding why the seller runs this play, because the incentives explain everything. A founding member launch does three jobs at once, and all three are genuinely valuable to the creator. First, validation. A waitlist with hundreds of names proves demand more powerfully than any testimonial before a single feature is built. Second, social proof. Founding members become public advocates, and the locked price creates a permanent marketing line: join now before it goes up. Third, and most important, continuity. That locked rate is not a discount. It is a subscription that renews month after month, year after year. The pricing guidance the industry itself publishes is blunt about the goal. The founding price is set not for maximum revenue, but for maximum momentum, priced, in their words, for the easy yes. None of that is sinister. A real creator uses early money and early members to actually build the thing. The problem starts when the momentum is the entire product, the waitlist itself, because this is where manufactured demand hides. A waitlist is sold to you as proof that something is in high demand. But the numbers show that most waitlists prove almost nothing. A free email sign-up, name and address, no commitment, converts to an actual paying customer at roughly 1 to 2%. Put even a small refundable deposit in front of it, and conversion jumps to 30 to 50%. Same product, same list. The only thing that changed is whether the sign-up cost the person anything. So a screenshot of 10,000 names on a free waitlist is not a demand signal. It is a measure of how many people will click a button that costs them nothing. The honest version of the founding offer is built on people who put real money down. The theatrical version is built on a vanity number designed to make you feel late to something that nobody has actually paid for. Here is the part the marketing never frames clearly. You are paying a lifetime price on a product with no lifetime track record. The cleanest evidence for what goes wrong sits in the lifetime deal marketplaces, where this exact trade ran at scale for over a decade. The platform's own optimistic figure is that around 5% of the software sold through it eventually shut down. Independent reviewers tell a far harsher story. A 3-year failure rate estimated near 40%, with roughly 1 in 3 deals quietly disappearing over time. Buyers describe losing access to dozens, even more than 100, products they had paid for once and expected to keep forever. And the guarantees tend to expire long before the products do. Protection covers the first 60 days, while the abandonment happens in year 2 or year 3. A lifetime price is only as long as the company's life. When you buy founding access to something unproven, the lifetime you are betting on may be very short. And here is the twist most buyers miss. The founding offer can be a trap for the seller too, and that should make you more cautious, not less. The lifetime deal model has a structural flaw the industry now openly admits. A one-time payment, or a frozen low rate, has to fund years of servers, updates, and support. On a typical marketplace deal, the creator might net only around $18 on a $59 sale, and then owe that customer support indefinitely. The result is what the platforms call adverse selection. The model quietly attracts the founders who most need cash today and have the least conviction in tomorrow. The marketplace that pioneered this saw its revenue fall by roughly 50% over 2 years as the math caught up with it. So a deeply discounted lifetime founding price is not always a gift. Sometimes it is a distress signal, a creator pulling future revenue forward because they are not confident the future will arrive. How do you tell a real founding offer from a manufactured one? Standing in front of the buy button. Run 4 checks. First, the demand check. Is the waitlist built on people who put real money down, or on a free sign-up count designed to make you feel late? Second, the deliverable check. Is the founding price locked to a clearly defined product that already partly exists, or are you funding a promise with no shipped version yet? Third, the survival check. Does this creator have a track record and a sustainable model, or does the deep lifetime discount read like they need your cash today more than they believe in next year? And fourth, the exit check. What actually protects you if the product dies after the refund window closes, which the data says is the most likely failure mode? A genuine founding offer survives all 4 questions. A manufactured one fails on at least 2, and usually leans on the one tool that can paper over all of them: a countdown clock. So, is the founding member launch real value or manufactured urgency? The honest answer is that it is a neutral mechanism wearing whichever costume the creator chooses. In the right hands, it is one of the fairest deals in the creator economy. You take a real risk on something unfinished, and you are genuinely rewarded with a price the latecomers can never get, on a product that actually ships and lasts. In the wrong hands, it is the same structure hollowed out: a vanity waitlist, a countdown clock, and a lifetime price on a company that may not see its second birthday. The structure cannot tell you which one you are looking at. Only the 4 checks can, and the sharpest filter of all is the simplest. Strip away the founding badge, the charter language, and the closing soon timer, and ask whether you would still buy this product at this price with no clock running at all. If the answer is yes, the urgency was a bonus. If the answer is no, the urgency was the product.